Hello there, good afternoon. My name is Baba and I have the latest in the world of sports. Let's get talking right here, right now. And we'll begin from a very bright, futuristic note because a member of the Black Maidens team that just ended in the, that's finished in the quarterfinals of the just ended FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. Grace Enima, she's been tasked to reach for higher heights. And yesterday she met the Minister of Communications, Ursula Owusu-Ekufo, in her office, and it was all about encouragement and motivation. Grace Enima was instrumental to Ghana's campaign at the recently ended FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup held in Uruguay. The 15-year-old, who always sported the number 19 jersey at the tournament, was adjudged the most valuable player in the Black Maidens' final group game against Finland when she scored Ghana's third goal from a free kick. The Communications Minister, who doubles as Member of Parliament for Ablekuma West, Ursula Owusu-Ekufo, congratulated Enima, urging her to reach for higher heights.
She did so well. She earned the Most Valuable Player award in one of the games. She won the decisive goal which took us into the knockout stages. And so she contributed immensely to the success of the team in the just ended women's football tournament. So I thought it was important to, I wanted to meet her. I wanted to find out what motivated her and how she got into it. And I'm very encouraged that despite all the fame that she's gotten and the attention she's gotten so far, she still remains a humble, down-to-earth young lady. And we see good things in her. I just want to encourage her to continue to persevere. You will not win all the matches that you play in this life. It's not possible. You win some, you lose some. But even when you lose, there are lessons, valuable lessons that you can pick up for your future. I thought it was important that I met and encouraged her to continue persevering and to continue with her passion and to give it her all. And ultimately, she would win the crown of glory.
Ursula Owusu-Ekufo also presented Grace Enima with a token to help motivate the footballer. Grace Enima hails from Isuom in the Kwaye-Bibrim municipality of the Eastern region, where Ursula Owusu-Ekufo was recently installed development queen. All right, away from that positive news to a not so positive news, because the Ghana Athletics Association has set December 15 for its quadrennial Congress. But a former president of the association, that's Mr. George Luchot, he's actually contesting for the position of president, and he's asked an Accra High Court to put a stop to the Congress from happening until his concerns are addressed. Now, this will not be the first time that the Ghana Athletics Association will be facing an injunction on its election. I have in the studio with me the Secretary General of the GA. Hi, Val Hussein, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Val, why is there almost always an injunction on your electoral Congress?
Since I joined athletics, this is my first time of facing such a possibility. Yes. Okay. But this one, if what I saw on the newspapers or on the various media portal is anything to go by, there will not be any cause of alarm, because what I saw, Mr. Luttrell has no actual case. Okay.
I'll come to the concerns of Mr. Luchot in a bit, but I'm reliably informed that that the National Sports Authority and the Sports Ministry have been served certain writs from the court. What are those writs?
Yes, the writs, what I also heard is that they have been served, not Minister of Youth and Sport, but Sports Authority and Ghana Olympic Committee have been served a writ of or notice of interrogatory injunction on the Congress.
Interlocutory injunction?
Yes. Okay. On the GA Congress, which is coming on the 15th of December. That is Saturday. But I have not received my copy yet.
So in the event where you, as the Secretary General of the GAA, has not received a copy of the writ, does that nullify those served the NSA and the Sports Ministry?
Yes, we'll go ahead and go and do our Congress until the association or until me or the President is served. Everything is normal as nothing has happened.
Okay. What are the concerns of Mr. Luchot? I'm sure some way, somehow he has actually told you. What are his concerns?
Some of his concerns are why we're not consulting the former president or former chairman which is an alien to our constitution, why some members were not consulted, and the membership are not individuals, membership is by institutions. So if he's saying members, and our members are always there for our congresses, and we never had Congress in 2011, and this current executive were elected in November 2014. So they are still within their mandate time. Their term of office has not yet expired. And when we look at Article 4.1, it clearly shows the membership of the association. And the term of office of the membership association is clearly stated in Article 13.5. So everything what my office has done in terms of the Congress is within the constitutional mandate. The Constitution has given the executive board to determine the Congress venue, Congress date, and Congress time. Not a Congress will go to Congress to determine another Congress. And who called for the first Congress? All the Congresses we have held since 2010, the executive board has got the mandate.
Talking about that,
yes.
When did Professor Francis Dodu's term of office end?
It ends probably February or March, depending upon the date of the Congress.
Okay.
Because the Constitution says that 15 months clear after the date of the Congress. And the last Congress that we did was in December 2017. So 15 months after that December, it will be in March. And if I want to look at the last elective Congress that were held in November 2014, 15 months after that, it means we're heading toward to February. But we're not looking at that. We want to do everything as clear and as transparent as possible, so that we'll go over this one.
Okay, we'll wrap up this conversation with just one question. Yes. And there are certain names that I have seen repeated in certain positions. So I think there's one name that's in the presidential race. There's the same name happens in the vice presidential race, and then I think organizer or something of that sort. Yes. There are certain, are they repetitions? Are they deliberate? Are they, what are they?
No,
are they errors?
No. They are not errors. The association has got that principle of allowing people to have multiple nominations. But those multiple nominations, they cannot contest for those positions. But they are allowed to be nominated by their member federation to stand nominated for 2 positions. But it depends upon the nominee to determine which of the positions that he has been nominated to contest for.
And Francis Dodu is moving from president to vice president.
That is his personal opinion.
Anyway, all right, thanks very much. So I had with me the Secretary General of the Ghana Athletics Association. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, it will happen on 15th. It
will happen on 15th until we accept.
In Tamale.
In Tamale.
All right.
At the Modern City Hotel.
All right. Thanks for your time. Sports is done. Good afternoon.